Good Tuesday evening. Welcome to BCP Live. I'm Joey McWilliams. Second time today we get to visit, and I hope that wherever you are, you're staying warm in some way, shape, or form. I hope it's been a good day for you, and for all the kids that they get to stay at home. It's one more day of staying at home tomorrow. We'll talk about that as we go on through the day, getting quickly to a few things right off the bat. Folks who have made us aware of updates for winter weather and closings for their facilities. Bryan County facilities are going to be closed on Wednesday. The Copper Kettle is going to be closed on Wednesday. By the way, there's still time if you wanted to let us know about something or something that's closed, your organization, your business, it might be closed on Wednesday or beyond due to the weather. Let me know in the comments section. Let us know that you're watching live from where you're watching tonight. We would appreciate that as well. My Family Healthcare is going to be closed on Wednesday, so keep that in mind. And I know for whatever appointments that you have, you may have to reschedule those, but check that out. Opera House Coffee, great place to get some coffee, great place to do some business, great place to just hang out with the computer there and get stuff done. Well, you're not going to have that chance on Wednesday. Opera House is closed on Wednesday. Advance America is going to be closing early. But Lisa wanted me to let you know you can still go online to Advance America Durant and loan with money dropped in your bank account. So that's something you could do on Wednesday as well. Another thing that will not be taking place on Wednesday, the Durant Chamber of Commerce Coffee Network is going to be canceled for Wednesday. A new month, so it's a new location, and Coffee Network will be at Jimmy's Egg in Durant, but not tomorrow morning. So don't get up and drive out there at 8:30 in the morning. That's going to be closed. A couple of other things that are going on. Apprise Financial Solutions, however, is open for business and ready to go. So keep that in mind. Apprise Financial Solutions. That is something that, it's tax season. So you need to know about that. Tax season is upon us already. You probably have gotten your W-2s already. So keep that in mind. Tax season is here. Check out the folks at Apprise Financial Solutions. Let me check to make sure that we have information in one more. No, that is a comment for something else. Okay. Want to make sure we had that all down. All right. Bryan County schools, well, they're closed. So that is what you need to know there. And we're working to get a little bit more. I'm waiting for one more thing to come in, waiting to see if it had come in or not. And so I believe our information regarding Kaimichi. Yes, regarding Kaimichi. Okay. Kaimichi, I said earlier today when we talked this afternoon, Kaimichi hadn't gotten word yet. Kaimichi today or for tomorrow, for February 1st, high school students will transition to distance learning, classes canceled for adult students. So high school students, if you are working with Kaimichi, you're doing distance learning tomorrow as well. Adult student classes are canceled for Wednesday, February 1st. Bryan County schools, pretty much the entire gamut. Let's run through it one more time just to make sure. And I'm sure that if you didn't know already, then your kids have let you know already what it's going to be like. Ashley mentioned on Sunday that they would have a virtual day on Wednesday, and that is the case. So Ashley with a virtual day on Wednesday, and they're rescheduled lots of games too. Quick rundown of that too. Home basketball versus Stringtown on Thursday, February 2nd. That's still on the docket. Home basketball versus Wapanucka, Monday, February 6th. Home basketball versus Milburn, Tuesday, February 7th. So that's the rundown for Ashley. Bennington, it was announced today. Wednesday will be a virtual day just like today was. Bennington, no game versus Rock Creek tonight. That's been canceled. And I'm sure, again, you know this already. It was an FFA Big 8 Livestock Expo in Idabel. That was canceled. Caddo noted on Monday that both Tuesday and Wednesday would be no school. And there's a difference. Notice I'm trying to give you the phraseology that the schools themselves are using. So no school, that means no virtual day, no school. For Caddo, the powerlifting, junior high powerlifting event that was supposed to be on Friday, that has been canceled. Supposed to be on Wednesday, that's still on for Friday. Thursday's powerlifting event at Ringling, that one's been canceled. Calera, Wednesday is now a distance learning day, and tonight's basketball game with Colgate has been canceled. Colbert, Wednesday's a snow day. just like Tuesday. So, Colbert, you are out again tomorrow. Durant, no school as well. Not listed as a virtual day either. Keep that in mind. There was going to be a basketball game earlier this week, and that is with McAllister. That home basketball game with McAllister has been moved to February 13th. That is a Monday. Silo, Wednesday's a virtual day for Silo. Rock Creek, Wednesday's a virtual day for Rock Creek. And the blood drive that was scheduled today has been canceled as well. Kaimichi, we just mentioned high school students transition to virtual learning for another day. Adult classes are canceled. Southeastern, offices closed again on Wednesday. So keep that in mind. But if I were an undergraduate student, I would be checking with my instructors. I would want to know to make sure. Sometimes they'll go to Zoom meetings, and there have been a number of them already in the spring semester in 2023. Professors have gone to Zoom meetings. So I would think, hey, why would it be different if you're going to have a Zoom meeting on a day when it's not snowy? I mean, you might have one when it's snowy as well. So keep that in mind. I also mentioned, again, let's go back. Bryan County facilities closed on Wednesday. Copper Kettle closed on Wednesday. Opera House closed on Wednesday. My Family Healthcare closed on Wednesday. Advance America, you can still take care of loan issues. And let me make sure that this is properly stated right here. Sorry, just want to make sure I said it right. I've known Lisa for a long, long time, so I wanted to make sure I read it right. Closed early, but you can still go online at Advance America Durant and loan with money dropped into your bank account. Apprise Financial Solutions open and running on Wednesday. Shout out to Heather there. The Durant Pro Rodeo. If you didn't know this, no, it's not going to happen on Wednesday. It's going to happen June 2nd and 3rd. That is a Friday and a Saturday. So, Susan, if you are watching tonight or you're watching the replay whenever you happen to watch, just want you to know I was thinking about you this week. Pro Rodeo is coming up, and it's going to get here before you know it. So it's not that far away. Durant Pro Rodeo, June 2nd and 3rd. Now, that is going on not in conjunction with, but simultaneously with the Magnolia Festival, which is the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd of June, that Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. It's going to be a big Magnolia Fest this year, too. So shout out to the Durant Chamber of Commerce and all the folks who put that on. Short show tonight. I know we've been on off and on throughout the day, and should we need to come on tomorrow, we will likely do that tomorrow afternoon. Try to get things sorted out over the course of the day so that you can get all the information there and pass that along to someone else. Tonight's broadcast is brought to us by Midwest Sportsnet. That is the YouTube channel here of choice. So if you have not already subscribed to Midwest Sportsnet, well, you need to do that. Check it out, Midwest Sportsnet, the YouTube channel, and you can go online to YouTube and just search Midwest Sportsnet. You'll find it there. There's a picture of me on there talking about sports. Go figure. By the way, there's the cue. Drinking game here on BCP Live when we talk about broadcasting sports. Water. As always, water. I hope that you've stayed warm as much as you can. There were some businesses that were open today, a number of things going on. So some of you all had to go out to work today. First Street was pretty easy to navigate, so that was all right. Other places in town I had a difficult time. I got out and about into the mid-afternoon section and saw some slipping and sliding. I didn't slip and slide. Praise God. I was very thankful for that. Got back home like I needed to get. However, there is precipitation in the forecast. So that's why a lot of the schools are closing in preparation of that. Could happen tonight, could happen tomorrow morning. Be looking for that. Of course, it never really got above freezing today. And so some of the roads cleared. Shout out to all the folks with the plows. The plow trucks went through. They've continued to go through. As a matter of fact, one of them just passed by our location here just, I want to say 10, 15 minutes ago. There's been a lot of gravel already been dropped. So that's been good. These guys have been taking care of us really well. It wasn't, okay, it was pretty bad. I was going to say it wasn't too bad. There were parts that weren't too bad, but it was pretty bad. So be wise, be careful on that. And remember, when you get up in the morning, it's still going to be below freezing in the morning. It is supposed to top the freezing mark tomorrow. Sun may come out. If that happens, that will help melt some of it away. But again, it'll freeze back tomorrow night. But watch for precipitation overnight and into the day tomorrow. Boots on the ground Durant. Let's go ahead. Matter of fact, let me just put that on down there at the bottom. Boots on the ground Durant, open 24/7 for anybody sleeping out in the elements needing assistance. So shout out there. You can find that on Facebook as well. We're broadcasting on both Facebook and YouTube right now. So check things out. You can look that up and just probably, I don't know, go to the comments section and click on BOTG Durant OK. That should take you to where you need to go for the information right there. And the guys with boots on the ground, they do a really fantastic job of taking care of the folks in Bryan County who need assistance. And you know what? I think all of us need assistance every now and again. I don't know of too many people who've never needed help. I mean, maybe you do. I don't, but I just don't know of too many people who've never needed help. And for us to get to be there when they need the help, that's a big deal. And Boots on the Ground does a real good job of that. All right. Anything else? Anybody know of anything else on this Tuesday night? Okay. I've talked with some folks. We're going to have some good guests coming up in February. So I'm excited about that. Work is being done. Well, okay, work was getting done on University Boulevard. Shout out to the city of Durant and to the folks for getting that going again. I know that the weather has put a stop to some of the work that's going on in University Boulevard, but in case you weren't watching, there is some activity there. So University Boulevard construction is going back in to business there. So be watching for that. We'll try to keep you up as well as we can. A shout out also to Rebecca Carroll. If you haven't been following her, she is the public information officer for the city of Durant. Doing a great job, doing a really good job. So shout out to Rebecca Carroll for that. Okay. Nobody has anything else on this Tuesday night. Didn't want to keep you too long. Overall, Bryan County schools out for one more day. Little Patriots here at the house. They're not so little anymore. They're in high school. They'll always be the Little Patriots. Little Patriots are excited. They get to sleep in for one more day. And at least from the Durant perspective, it is a no school day. So no virtual learning, no distance learning. Can't say the same, by the way, for Victory Life. Wednesday's a distance learning day. Silo virtual, Rock Creek virtual, Bennington virtual, Ashley virtual. There you go. That's your rundown. All right. That is it for right now. If there's anything else, give us a shout out here. Let us know. I think I have covered everything that everyone sent by way of Facebook tonight. If you need more information, let me know. By the way, the best way to let me know these things too is Joey at BryanCountyPatriot.com. Joey at BryanCountyPatriot.com. So give us a shout out right there and let us know what you need that information out there for. And we're a good place to advertise too. In case you haven't ever thought about that, I know I don't mention it very much on the live show, but if you haven't ever thought about that, real good viewership here. We're pleased. We're in our 6th year. Wow, that is something. And cruising on through past the 5.5-year mark, and we're in the 6th year. Speaking of marks, we're almost to, I say we, this one's on me personally, 49%. I'm almost to the halfway point of the master's degree. And that has been taking up a lot of time. I'll be reading some more tonight after I get off the air here. Master's degree going along, I'd say fairly smoothly, almost to the halfway point right there. So by the end of this summer, hey, not only is the Bryan County Patriot joining the Oklahoma Press Association this year. That's right. Did you know that? The Bryan County Patriots joining the Oklahoma Press Association this year. But I'll also have a master's. So 2023 is a big year for the business and for the education status. Have another graduate in the house. Little Jayla Quinn is a senior this year. She'll be graduate. There's a lot going on. I guess we need to talk about that more in another episode. Michelle, thanks for watching tonight. Appreciate seeing your name come up there. Always a privilege and a pleasure to get to see your name come up there. One more time, boots on the ground, doing well. All right, we wrap it up like this. Number 1, be wise. If you don't feel like you have wisdom, guess what? God has wisdom, and he said if you ask, he'd give it to you generously, liberally, and without finding fault. That's pretty cool. I don't like when people find fault in me, so I'm glad that God's not doing that. He just said ask. Number 2, walk in love. You can't go wrong walking in love. Love covers a multitude of sins, by the way, too. So that is a good way to approach things. And number 3, this is probably the toughest one of all of them. Do not walk in fear. You're going to get opportunities all the time to be afraid of things. The mainstream media does its level best to give you something to be scared of just about every day. And I'm telling you, don't walk in fear. Have respect for situations. Be wise in those situations. but don't walk in fear. It's a good way to get by. That's it. That is it. We're at the 15-minute mark, so we will call it quits. Carmen, I appreciate it. Hey, thanks for the comment tonight. That is the way that we need to live. It really is. So I ask you, I encourage you, be wise, walk in love, do not walk in fear. Next Tuesday night for sure. However, be watching because we may go live tomorrow again right here from Studio B at the world headquarters of Emerald Quest BCP Live, coming right here with the white brick background. It won't always be white brick. One of these days. Mrs. Patriot has some great ideas, just trying to get this thing done. So the white brick background of Studio B of the world headquarters of Emerald Quest. That's BCP Live. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching tonight. Carmen, Michelle, thanks for commenting. Boots on the ground. Don't forget about those guys. And you all, listen, do your best. Stay warm tonight. Be wise in the morning. Make sure that if you have to go, but be careful while you're driving. All right. We are very grateful to our policemen, fire department, EMS, and all the first responders out there who do such a fantastic job. So we want their jobs to be as easy as absolutely possible. Talk to you later. God bless you. Have a good night.